Like and subscribe right now, or this minion will come to your house tonight. In this video. r/Entiltedparents. No Karen, your kid cannot have my asthma medication. This happened to me today, and I still am scratching my head for the logic. Mandatory on my phone and non-English speaker disclaimer. Cast. Me, Karen and hero bus driver. I'm a 34-year-old Dutch guy without a driver's license. It sucks, but Dutch public transport kinda rocks, so for almost 2 years now I have been using it to get to my job, and in those 2 years I have never really had a bad experience that doesn't involve a late bus and rain, until today that is. Because of the pandemic, bus schedules have been adjusted to once or twice per hour. It is far from ideal, but I understand why. Kids are not going to school, so the bus company would lose money letting empty buses drive. But when it came to the schedule, I drew the short straw, because if I want to go by bus from home to my work, I would be traveling 90 minutes instead of 40, and I would arrive at work 30 minutes earlier than normal. To me, this is not an option. So I decided to cycle to work halfway. That way I cut 30 minutes out of the trip and I get to work at my normal time. The one problem today is that I'm asthmatic, and it was quite windy out this morning. So I get to the bus station this morning already struggling for breath. I quickly lock my bike and walk towards the terminal, focusing on my breathing. 5 minutes later the bus arrives. I greet the driver and sit down. A minute later our Karen of the story enters the bus. She takes a seat on the row next to mine, and a few minutes later the bus driver starts the bus and off we go. I still feel like in struggling for breath, and while coughing I quickly get my inhaler plus chamber out, assemble it and start using it as I struggle to breathe. It instantly works and I feel precious oxygen enter my lungs. This piques Karen's attention. "What are you doing?" she asks. "Taking my medication. I have asthma, and with this weather it was quite a struggle getting here," I replied. "Does it help with breathing?" she asks and I nod my head. "Well, yes." She extended the "I have kids at home, and with corona I don't want them to suffocate if they get it. So give me that inhaler. You can get a new one." And she holds out her hand. Oh boy. "Not going to happen, lady," I said in my most dry and mocking tone. "I need these meds, and they don't help for corona. I don't care. Give it here," she says as she thrusts out her hand again. "My kids need it more." I again tell her no, and put my medication in my backpack, and try to put on my headset. This is where Karen goes for lip and grabs my backpack and starts going through it. Luckily the hero bus driver was paying attention and we all lurch forwards as he hits the brakes. He stops the bus, stands up and in his best drill instructor voice says, "Lady, give the man his backpack back now." There was absolutely no doubt of the authority in his voice and the lady turns tomato red as she hands back the backpack. I thought that was it. Oh boy, I was wrong. Why on earth would you think that someone's asthma medication would help against corona? Besides, you saw the man use it? What if he has the virus but didn't get sick? Also, he used it. You are gross, lady. Get off of the bus. Now. The lady looks like a deer in the headlights but doesn't move. "Get off. Now." Hero yells again. Finally the lady got up and out of the bus. I thanked our hero bus driver as he sits back down and we get on our way again. As the bus drives off I saw the lady on her phone. No assault, police, destruction of property, so it could have been much worse. Still, I wish I could tell this to this Karen. Too bad we weren't out of the city yet, you disgusting. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about the story.